Hello, greatest people of THL. This is Hearthcenter, the premier show that happens on Tuesday, the only show that happens on Tuesday, and we're bringing it to you live with four of the greatest members to ever grace this show. In fact, we have our usual host. I'm going to name the incorrect direction here. Top left, to my top left is the usual host who's going to join us as a main cast member for this episode only. Lotus Knight, how's your week been?
It's been busy, but good. How are you, Drain?
Uh, always getting the other people to talk about their week more. I see. Yeah, my week's also been pretty great. I uh, I am going to throw it over to this time the other person who's been here every single time this season for sure, never missed, and that is going to be to my top right, Super Chicken. Super Chicken, what paladin decks have you been trying?
So many. Justin Time was gracious enough to show me a deck, a Paladin deck that has gotten all the way up to 29% win rate. That's pretty good for Paladin.
That's almost three monkey paladins in one.
So true.
And another one of the usual members of the cast here, uh, hailing all the way from from Vancouver. It is Neji Boston. Neji, how have you been doing recently?
Not bad. Getting back into the swing of things with classes starting up again, but it's nice to have the show every week. Really enjoy doing it. Excited for our special show today.
Yes, we are having a special show, and with the special show comes a special guest hailing from all the way in the bottom left corner. It is Dr. Fish. Fish, I think maybe some recent news from you. Care to share?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's not taking effect in THL just because um don't want to confuse everybody, but I have done a little bit of a rebrand and I've become a VTuber. That's the news. Um but yeah, I'm excited to be on Heart Center again. I always love coming on and getting to sub on the show a couple of times a season. I'm super excited for this show as well.
Yeah, I think the redesign is quite sick. And
Yeah.
speaking of redesign, maybe we're gonna redesign this show a little bit because this week we're gonna have trivia, a lot of trivia. But first off, we're gonna do an old standby decks of the week, and the first deck of the week is going to be a paladin deck announced not by our one and only paladin expert, Super Chicken. Super Chicken, what do you have?
Yeah. This is a looks like a Renathal Paladin. I don't is the screenshot getting cut off? Because I don't see the jailer in here. Surely this is a jailer deck.
This was played before the Jailer was
Oh, this is
released.
your deck. This is your deck. Oh no. Yeah, this is the deck that kind of this is the deck that fooled Gamer Dude and got him to shuffle the shard into his deck and then cleaned a little steam. And yeah, I mean, it's basically just control paladin. Um, Not too different from what we've seen from like the past expansion with like some slightly different cards. Um, yeah, I mean, notably, this is a Cornelius Rome deck. Very, very powerful. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You can draw two cards. And it also has Karen's old stat line, so you know that's good. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, this is definitely a paladin deck. Would would it do? well in like a larger field? Definitely not. But it is like it, it does have like, some good counters. Especially I think probably like Boon Priest is probably the biggest positive of bringing this. You just have so many ways to reduce a minion's health to 0 that yeah, they or down to 3 if you want to use Great Hall. But yeah, it just generally does pretty well against the deck. I've played the matchup the other way around on ladder a few times, and I did actually end up winning more than I lost. Um, so the deck is still bad. Don't play it. Maybe it's a little bit better now with the jailer, but probably still bad.
The jailer plus the card that shuffles your deck in order.
Yeah, order in the court.
Order in the court.
I will say, being that I made this deck some slightly more insight is this version does not run Denathrius, does not run any win con almost, because it's a little bit scared of Thief Priest stealing the win con. Uh, uh, and yeah, I mean it's supposed to be an anti Bless Priest deck, but the two decks that it beat going undefeated were Ramp Druid and Quest Priest, which I would say are very bad matchups for Paladin. So maybe a meta breaker. Haha. Anyways, yeah, with that bait out of the way, what is the next priest deck going to be from Lotus?
So the next deck we have is Thief Rogue, Jackpot Rogue. Because people miss Jackpot Rogue. It's fun to play Jackpot and then coin out your Swift Skill Trickster and play your Amulet. And that has happened to me. I'm still salty about it. But that said, I think this is a fun deck. Hat, I believe, is the one who brought it. And the cool part about it is you get to play Jackpot, you get to high roll sometimes and just win. You get to have Tooth and Nefarian, do good stuff, Wicked Stab, just good aggro cards. You have Recon. And every once in a while, Contraband Stash and Test Greyman wins. Is this deck insane? No. It can beat a few things like it did. It has some good moments, but overall, just you wait too long for things to happen. They might not because you might not draw enough. The cool inclusion is Blood in the Water, which has actually turned out to be a decent card with Swift Scale Trickster. You play your 4 mana 2/2, and you get a 5/5, and you deal 3 damage to something. That's value right there.
A lot of value indeed. Any other thoughts on an actually somewhat played deck, Thief Rogue?
Um.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a deck from last expansion.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. Literally 0 new cards. But
Bro,
it does.
these were all from before expansion. None of them will have new cards.
Had you considered if you
No,
run
I meant none
Jackpot,
of the.
it simply has new cards in the deck? Yep.
No, Max, there's no cards from like Murder at Castle Nathria at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
These
this
are
is
all
literally
Sunken City
what
cards.
we. Yeah, this is what I was running last expansion.
So yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think a good meta is one where all the decks are strong enough to beat Jackpot Rogue consistently. Because this is just a gimmick deck that just generates garbage, and you know about 50% of the time it generates good garbage, and sometimes and the other half of the time it generates bad garbage.
hmm
Okay. Yeah, a lot of garbage we're looking at. Maybe bring us out of the garbage here, Neji, with this Warlock that's definitely bringing a new strategy to the table. Can't be old.
No, definitely not. We didn't have a very similar deck for a long time now and just swapped out the owls for naval mines. No shot. We have phylactery warlock. Um yeah, this deck is just a bunch of healing, a bunch of card draw, a bunch of removal, and you hope you draw the ruined mithril rod so you can discount a bunch of cards and combo your opponent with naval mine and the phylactery and mini Tamsin. Um, it's basically just a combo deck. If you look on HS Replay, though, it has some green matchups, and by some I mean exactly two, and it is into Thief Priest and Quest Priest,
Yep, I was
and
going
it
to
is
ask if it was
exactly
those two.
red into everything
Everything
else.
else. Yep.
We also have some notes here. One of Noel, one of Fiendish Circle. I picked decks of the week. I don't read minds, but Lasagna knew exactly what he was doing with this Phylactery Warlock. With the full package of board clears and Mistress of Mixtures, the deck still has a secondary win condition against decks like Aggro Druid. Queen Ashar's Ring of Tides can act as a redundancy for Tamsin Rome. Sorry, Theatar. Thank you, Stat, for those comments. Looks like a great deck.
I will say before the big nerfs happened, like before this became a mid-range meta, Phylactery Warlock was actually pretty good against
It
the
was
top
pretty
decks.
good. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But yeah, once
And
things became aggro, it stopped being able to deal.
once it became Hunterstone.
Okay. And that brings us out of decks of the week. So, with decks of the week done, we're actually going to have some EU Pro content, which is something that we maybe didn't think was going to happen in many of the weeks. But, you know, we haven't talked about EU Pro PPR in a while. And I think, Dr. Fish, you're the perfect person to read us off the EU Pro PPR.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna start with our HMs. So looks like for honorable mentions we have in the 15th we have Itachi at a 2-3 record with a 12-10 record. And then number 14 we have Martinino at a 3-2 record with an 11-6 game win rate. Next up is Bouncy Knight with a 4-2 record. Um, Notably also with a losing game record. That's very interesting. 4-2, but 12-14. And then we have Pat at 4-2, followed by Mott also at 4-2. And then from here we go to our top 10. We have Dezino at 4-2 with a 15-11. Why the Hunter? They're essentially tied. The two of them. There might be a couple of strength of player tiebreaker between them. For Why the Hunter being in ninth. And then at number 8 we have 4-2, 15-12. We have 7. We have Vuska at 4-2, 16-11. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, but that's how I read it at face value. Number 6 is Rami at 4-2 with a 16-10. And then now we have our 5 win and higher players, starting at number 5 with Pigeon 5-1, 15-19 record. Number 4 we have Den at 5-2 with a 19-12 record. Number 3 we have the creator of the website that we all know and love, Wiki, at 5-1 with 17-9. And then number 2 is Max VDP, 6-1 at 20-9. And number 1 is Chewy, 6-1 with a 20-13 game record. So you can players who made it here.
And yeah, I would not blame you if you mispronounced any of the names. That's what we've been doing all season.
I'm sure.
With the rigged section out of the way, I actually have a question for all of you about EU Pro. We are in the final week here before playoffs. With all this new information out and about, do you have a favorite team to win playoffs? And I'm going to go first to Lotus Knight. Since you almost never get asked these questions, I'm going to ask you, which team do you think now has the best chance of winning playoffs?
Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of an interesting answer here. I think It's not the first place team that's going to win. No. I don't think it's League of Nations either. Sorry, Diamond. I think it is 18 Zoth. I'm going to bet that Trito 3, or whatever the number is at this point, is going to use the hacked situation to become better and take their team to victory in Pro U.
Okay. An interesting answer. Not the top team right now. Let's see if Neji, do you have anything different to say?
I will say F12 Violet will win. Oh, sorry, no, F12 doesn't win. I'll go League
my
of
God.
Nations. League of Nations. Once again, Diamond's team will win.
The two-peat. Will Chicken think any differently?
Yeah, I think the Panda Cooks will win EU Pro. They've just been the most consistent team throughout the season. They did quite well last year, making it, I believe, to either semis or finals. I don't remember.
They were, I believe they were finals.
But yeah, they performed quite well last season, and they're doing even better this season. So I think they really are the team to beat going into playoffs, and I think they will win it all.
Okay. We've heard the returning champs. We've heard an entirely new team, and we've heard the top team currently. Fish, what do you think?
I think I think it's finally coming home. I think F12 takes it this season. Their team's really good. They have only played 2 weeks, but Judgment's an insane player. If Rebo yeah, they definitely have very capable players of winning a championship. So it's coming home. F12 the EU Pro title.
And there you have it. No caster curse in play. Every single team will win,
Yeah.
which means none of them will. Jeez. And with that, that's the crumb. That's the crumb for EU Pro players, because we are going to be moving into the commercial break. Get your corruptions ready, and unfortunately,
Oh.
Dr. Fish, get ready and go whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. All right. Yo, 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 yo. Hey there, Twitcher viewers. Have you subscribed to Team Hearth League yet? Then make today the day to be a league yourself and subscribe to our channel. This subscription enables the team to help coper the various costs of cooperating our website, as well as improve the quality of our screams and content to our whoers. If you have Amazon Prime / Twitch Prime, you can submarine who the channel is for free. Subscribers will forget a THL SmojCon as well as the Bigly THL chat badge. So hit that frown button and keep the notifications bing bong to make sure you catch our team's bat chest thing live. We appreciate each and every one of you. Special smoj to our viewers. Check out the THL's other social media points of interest. Our website is teamhearthleague.com. Catch us on Twitter at THL_HS. Join us on Discord, Team Hearth League. Update us on Tumblr, Kachow True Krakow. True Hearth League, the True Hearth Leagues himself, Saku and Damless Dab, continuing to roast all of our videos on our YouTube channel. Just search for Team Hearth League to see everything posted, everything previously record bet. You are of course watching us on our Twitch channel, Factos, twitch.tv/Team Hearth League, or possibly on our YouTube channel in the future. And for all of you THL fanfics out there, there are THL smoges every single moist day of the week. You can't go bong runestoning in at any time for some Runeterra related content. Now back to the good part. Ka-chow.
Amazing.
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
Why is Twitch highlighted? How does that change
I have
the
no clue
lead?
what that meant. That was great corruption, but I had no clue what it meant, so I just read it normally. I'm sorry.
I think you do read it normally.
I'm a big fan of the fact it was being thrown in there.
Don't, you can't read that on Twitch. Uh, okay.
All right. All right.
So now we are going to be moving into the trivia section of the episode. I'm going to need everyone to get their buzzers ready. And more specifically, I'm going to need to get everyone ready to play some Jeopardy, some Hearthstone Jeopardy. Is everyone just going to be watching the Twitch stream to see the categories?
I would guess
can
so.
do.
Well, my case is a bit
Okay.
different. No, but
Well,
yeah.
yeah. Lotus
yeah.
will, Lotus the OP will be seeing it firsthand.
Lotus will see it. Yeah.
Okay. So once that is up, I will read to you the categories here. The first category is Kerchow. These are things that go face. Next is before and after, always the most complicated of any Jeopardy category. Before and after is going to have a card and then another card that sort of share the middle. This is it would be great if I came up with an example beforehand. I didn't. The third category is the answer spiked wheel. For every single question, the answer will be spiked wheel. But what else would the answer be? That's what you'll have to figure out.
Gotcha.
There's, in other words, sorry, there's two answers to the question. One is spiked wheel, one is the other card. The next category is unplayably epic. This focuses on epic cards throughout Hearthstone history. And then the final category is Nerf This, focusing on nerfed cards. So I am going to randomly decide here who is going to get first choice, and that will be Lotus. Lotus, you have control of the board. Which one would you like to do first? Yeah.
Should I present my argument or just choose one at random?
You can present your argument. It might force other people to think the same, though.
True. So I'm going to start right after this commercial read. We gotta go with Kerchow for 100.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So get your buzzers ready. I'm going to unlock them as soon as I finish reading the question. But Kerchow for 100. This spell could go face for 25, but it wouldn't work very well with order in the court. Okay, well, the first person to buzz in was Lotus Knight. Lotus, what do you think the answer is?
Is it Holy Wrath?
If you reveal that response, it is Holy Wrath. So you're going to then give yourself the 100 points here.
Ayo.
Okay. And you keep control of the board here. So, what are you going to do next?
You know, let's keep Kerchow here.
Kerchow.
Okay. For 200, you're saying?
Yup, for 200.
Okay. From all the way back in vanilla Hearthstone, this Hunter spell could go face for 5 damage if you controlled a beast.
I don't think buzzers were cleared.
Yeah.
Okay, buzzers are out.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna lock it.
Okay.
Hold up. I'm gonna lock it, and I'm gonna give you a time. Sorry about that. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay. That is first going to be Neji. What do you think the answer is?
This is what we call kill command.
And it is Kill Command. Neji on the board with 200. Okay, Neji, you now control. What do you want to go to next?
Let's do the answer spiked wheel for 100.
I figured out how to clear the buzzers. This is awesome. The answer spiked wheel for 100, you said?
Yes.
Okay. This 1 mana warrior weapon can go face for 6 damage over all of its charges. Okay. Neji did buzz in first.
All right. The answer is spiked wheel.
Ooh, that is correct. However, what's the other answer?
Wait, hold up. Wait a second. There's another answer. The
Yep.
other answer, surely it's spiked wheel, guys.
Okay.
Wait, hold up.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Neji loses those points.
What?
The next person to have buzzed in is Chicken.
Oh yeah. What is Cursed Blade?
Ding, 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 ding. Cursed Blade deals
Wait.
6 damage.
Scammed.
Wait, let me check something.
But had you considered he didn't say spiked wheel?
I
So
did
true.
consider that, so that's why he got this question correct. Thank
What?
you, Chicken. Okay, Chicken control the board, and 100 points to your name. All 3 players are tied with 100.
Let's go before and after for 100.
Surely this will not be scuffed, because this Warlock card deals 3 damage to your hero while drawing cards for each imp you control, +1. This Warlock card deals 3 damage to your hero. Ooh, we've got a buzz in. Lotus, what are you going to guess? So this is before and after. So there will be a card that is before and another card that is after, and they will be sort of meeting in the middle. Okay, so you are saying your answer is Fiendish Circle Backfire. That is incorrect. The next person to have buzzed in is Chicken.
I'm gonna say what is Backfire Impending Catastrophe?
So
Oh
I
wait,
will
no.
once again repeat. I will once again
Oh no.
repeat that they
Okay,
are supposed to
I
meet in
understand
the
it now,
middle.
but I've messed it up. Okay.
Yeah, so Chicken, you are losing 100 points. I feel like you know that too. And Fish, you are the third person to buzz in.
Yeah, it's a flame impending catastrophe.
Extremely correct. It is Flame Impending Catastrophe.
Yeah.
Okay, now hopefully people understand this category a little bit more. As Fish, you have control of the board.
That's why I didn't buzz in. I was like, what is going on?
You did buzz in. at
Yeah,
the
but
end.
last.
So
Yeah, I
I'll
don't get-
do yeah,
Sorry,
I'll
what did you
do
say, Fish?
before and after for 200.
Ooh, Fish, the only one who understands this category, maybe gonna run it all. Next question. This warrior card draws a card when it kills a minion and can draw a weapon with an honorable kill.
What's the other half of this?
This warrior card draws.
Yeah.
Ooh. Buzz in from Lotus Knight. Lotus, what do you think this is?
So is this Outrider Zack's Berserker?
Lotus? It is Outriders Axe Berserker.
What is Axe Berserker? Can I ask?
It drops a
Uh,
weapon when you honorably kill.
What is it?
Yeah, it is a Rusher boy.
It's an
Oh,
actual
that
card.
one. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a 4-mana 3/5.
It's
I
definitely a
think.
card.
Okay, cool. I was just
Bad.
trying to.
I've never
remember
seen
the
this
name.
card before.
Yeah.
It's really bad. It's a warrior card, and it's really bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Luckily, Lotus knows, so we can continue this game.
Yeah.
Let's do nerf this for 400.
Okay,
Hello.
jumping the gun to 400. This iconic legendary minion could only keep doing things. Could only keep doing things until it died, until it was nerfed in 2016. You've got a buzz in from Chicken.
Who is Yogg Saron Hope's End?
Full name
It
too.
is what is Yogg Saron Hope's End?
Wow,
Unfortunately,
that's
so you're
more,
going
more
to
up for debate, perhaps.
so you're going to gain 400 points, and we're going to continue. But that is most certainly correct. Where we going?
Man, this OG Yogg.
Chicken, where are we going?
Oh, sorry. Right. Let's go Spiked Wheel for 300.
Okay, spiked over 300. This 1-mana weapon could gain attack when you used your hero power during its time in standard. This, ooh, okay. Buzz in from Lotus.
I'll take Bladed Gauntlet.
Ooh, you know, Bladed Gauntlet, if it costs 1 less mana, would be 1 mana. Unfortunately, it is not Bladed Gauntlet.
It's not 1 mana? I don't actually know that card. I've only seen it twice.
Okay, so any other buzzers? Any buzzers? I'm gonna end it in 5. Oh, okay. We've got a buzz in from Chicken.
Oh, I just realized that it said 1 mana. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. But yeah, I was gonna say what is Poison Blade, but then I realized that that is a 4 mana weapon for some reason.
Unfortunate, yeah. And 3.
Wait, this question is wrong. There's many more answers.
That can gain attack when you use your hero power?
Yes. Well, I don't know how you define this, but wouldn't all the Demon Hunter 1 mana weapons apply?
All the what?
All the 1 mana weapons in Demon Hunter.
I would say that the weapon itself is not gaining attack, but you are.
Oh.
Fair.
Oh, I did it.
Like, if you look at the weapon will have the attack stat, and then that will either grow or not.
Okay.
We do have a buzz-in from Fish. This is the last second buzz-in. I'm not going to take...
Nah, I had it wrong in my head, so I don't have a buzz. Or I don't have an answer.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
unfortunately, you did buzz, so that's going to be minus 300 for you.
Yep.
Also, just letting you know you're disconnected from the site, so get back on the buzzer as we get into the next.
I am there though.
What
I never left the site. I don't know why it
Oh,
disconnected me.
yeah, you know what? Maybe I should reveal the answer. The answer is Spirit Claws. It can gain attack.
I was gonna say Spirit Claws. No, I didn't think it. I didn't. You're right. The weapon gains attack. I thought it was. Dang it. It's whenever you have the when you had the spell power totem, it gained attack.
During
Damn,
its time and standard
I
keywords.
was right. I was right.
Damn, not answering here really gave me some points.
Great job,
In the
Love
Vic.
it
lead
right
now.
Good job.
I could have went to the bathroom and came back and I'd be plus points.
I believe it was. I believe Chicken had control of the board, so it's
I
still
should've just
Chicken's
guessed.
control.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's go spiked wheel for 400.
Surely this will be better.
Yes.
Surely this will be easier than the 300.
Okay. This warrior weapon is a 0/2 and gains attack if you have armor. Okay, we've got a buzz in from Lotus.
Oh well, I was
Now it's Bladed Gauntlet.
Now it is Bladed Gauntlet.
It didn't let me buzz before people. That was fun.
Yeah, I do unlock the buzzer for people.
No, I know, but it was still like I think I had some delay because of
okay.
my disc. No, that's fine. Though. I don't care. It's all good. We go.
Okay. That is now back to Lotus for control.
I think we can do Kerchow for 300.
Kerchow for 300. Move over, Leper Gnome. This 2-mana Death Rattle minion is a key combo piece for OTK decks in Standard. Lotus hot on the buzzer again.
Naval Mine.
And Lotus hot on the responses. Naval Mine is correct. And you will keep control.
Let's do Kerchow for 400.
Okay, Kerchow for 400. Although not abyssal in nature, this League of Explorers card allowed Warlocks to go face even through Ice Block. Okay, looks like that is going to be Neji first here.
What is Curse of Rafam?
Curse of Rafam is the card.
Poggers.
That was a LOE card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Rafam. Ew.
Now there's new curses.
Oh, that's right. That was when the original art film came.
Okay, Neji, where are we going?
Let's go. Can I ask a question, or is that what is unplayably epic? Is it just like a bad epic card?
Well, yeah, it does have unplayably in there, so probably pretty bad, and it is an
Alright.
epic card.
Let's go 100 for that.
Unplayably epic for 100. Milo Paperman, aka Nice Jewish Owl, is smiling somewhere thinking about this 5-mana pirate. Neji again.
Edgy has an auto clicker, I swear to God.
I'm clicking I have 2 fingers on the mouse, clicking as fast as I can. Kobold Sticky
This
Finger.
is a good system.
It is my stick now with Kobold Sticky Finger and keep control of the board.
All right. Let's run it back 200 on epic.
Okay, 200 for unplayably epic. Don't convoke the spirits into this epic spell from the grand tournament, especially after turn 10. Lotus.
I'm going to go Astral Communion.
Oh yeah, baby, it's Astral Communion. And
I just want to say that card isn't unplayable. Every once in a while, you get hit with it on. You would get hit with it on like turn 1 or something because they had Innervate and Coin, and it could win the game. Was it awful? Yes, but every once in a while.
this is a Innervate gave you 2 mana moment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, not nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays it is extremely unplayably epic. And Lotus, what is the next category?
And let's see, spiked wheel for 200.
Okay. This 0 attack Madness at the Dark Moon Fair card can go in your warrior deck. This 0 attack Madness at the Dark Moon Fair card can go in your warrior deck. Okay, 10 seconds left. Buzz in from Super Chicken. What do you think?
What is Dark Moon Statue?
It is Dark Moon Statue. What a crazy card. And it also can gain attack, just like the weapon.
Wait, what is that card? I didn't even know what card you're talking
It's
about.
3 mana, 0/5 corrupt. I think it becomes like a 5/5, and
No,
it gives
4/5.
4/5, and then it just gives attack naturally.
It's
Everything
yeah.
else.
I still don't know what.
I knew. Like as soon as I was thinking 0 mana card for some reason, even though you said 0 attack. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, there are very few 0 attack Madness at the Dark Moon Fair cards, but that is one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, continue on.
All right, let's go nerf this for 500.
And before you click this, I am going to announce that this question is the dankest double.
Oh no.
Hello, everybody. What?
I think his dad.
Well, unfortunately for you, Super Chicken, this is not a true daily double. This is a dankest double, and you only get double hosts. So you have me and Geranium here to walk you through this this real doozy of a question. So when you're ready, Geranium, hit it, and we can read through it.
Oh, are we gonna read at the same time?
Oh, oh
No,
no.
no,
I'll
no,
take
no. It's ready. Go for it.
All right. So, due to a difference in mechanics from Hearthstone's beta, this Paladin card enabled an OTK that is no longer possible.
What? What?
Well, hello.
Wait. Do I get like sure. Do I get like a hint or something?
That's your hint.
You did
Okay.
get a hint.
You're coping.
Oh, I very vague. I remember a Kriparian video about something like this, but it was years and years ago. Oh, what was it?
Unfortunately, we don't have infinite time, so I'm gonna give the 10
Yeah,
second warning.
I'm out.
All right. Would anyone else like to take a guess before we reveal the answer, just for fun?
For fun, I think I have the answer.
All right,
Is it-
Lotus, hit it.
Is it eye for an eye?
That is correct.
Oh, so much fun. So much fun. No points though.
Unlucky.
Yes.
No,
So-
I wasn't going to risk that. 500 points for an eye guess is not happening.
Sadly, but it is the answer. For those of you
Yeah.
watching who don't know the lore, until the first balance patch in open beta, you could actually activate your own secrets on your turn.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
You could use Eye for an Eye to get big damage just by buffing up your opponent's minions with Blessing of Kings and
Mhm.
Blessed Champion and just taking them out. Well, taking out yourself, but you can take it, they can't. And
Mhm.
Redemption and Eye for an Eye actually made sense as cards when they
Because of
were
that.
able to be used that way. But then
Yeah.
they got nerfed along with Eaglehorn Bow, and now they're not so great. So, cool little lore tidbit if you were interested in old Hearthstone mechanics.
And thank you for the dankest double here. Um, I will continue to host as chicken. Or sorry, I actually don't remember who had control of the board.
It is
It
super
was-
chicken.
It was chicken, yeah.
Easy chicken time.
Best of luck.
Thanks.
All right. Let's go unplayably epic for 300.
Okay. This 2-mana warrior spell can replace your deck, but a 6-mana minion could destroy it later. Lotus?
Let's go explore Ungoro.
Thought maybe I could fade some people with Fires of Zinajari, but it is Explore Ungoro. Yeah, we're done with the question, chicken. You don't have to buzz.
Yeah, I know. Just wanted to buzz.
Okay. Now Lotus controls the board.
Let's go Spiked Wheel for 500.
The last spiked wheel question. This card can gain attack when you gain armor in your odd warrior deck. This card can gain attack when you gain armor in your odd warrior deck. Okay, 10-second warning. It seems like no one is going to be buzzing here, so I will lock it up. And the answer was Siege Engine. Everyone remembers
Who?
Siege Engine.
Man,
Oh, I remember this after the time ran out, but
I
wouldn't
don't. I
wouldn't
don't.
wouldn't Lowly Squire count because you could hero power and gain attack?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
card.
when
I
you
was
gain
thinking.
armor, though.
Yeah, it does gain.
but
You do
you
gain
get your
armor
hero
from your hero power.
Mm,
But it's not
I
always.
believe.
Well, it says can.
You're coping.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to
Could
say
have
Lowly
buzzed and got it
Squire.
wrong. Unlucky.
I didn't actually
Oh,
remember
well,
the name, but I was going to go for Lowly Squire.
It would have been wrong.
Would have been comedy.
Anyways, yeah, no points there. Lotus, where are we going?
Let's go nerf this for 100.
Nerf this, because this minion walks into a bar. The barkeep is Ben Brode. When it asks how much, he says, no charge. Lotus?
I'm gonna go Patches the Pirate.
It is, unfortunately, Patches the Pirate. And what next?
Let's keep nerfing this for 200.
Okay. While Imprisoned and Tan did nothing wrong, which other Demon Hunter card was nerfed to 6 mana during an emergency patch after the class's launch? Lotus knows how to spam click, it looks
He
like.
is faster than me. 2 fingers is
You.
not fast enough. I should use 5.
Neji, you are coping hard.
That is my username.
Just go mobile, Neji. That's how you solve it.
Oh god.
It is Skull of Gul'dan.
Yeah, that's all of Gul'dan. And control of the board stays yours.
Let's finish nerfing this.
Okay. Before the soul of this card was preserved, what minion enabled an OTK with Grim Patron and Molten Giant even before that? Neji?
Warsong Commander.
Easy War Song Commander. which used to just give charge to everything.
Bat chest.
Okay. Neji? What are we on?
Let's do before and after 300.
Born after 300. This minion death rattles into a 4/4 and 2 1/1s. These death rattles are getting out of hand. This minion death rattles into a 4/4 and 2 1/1s. Ooh, we have a buzz. Chicken, what do you think?
What is Nerubian egg napper?
It is Nerubian egg napper. And with those points, you control the board.
Before you go, can I just say this question is so crazy, but it is very well done. I just want to
Yeah.
congratulate Geranium and thank his dad for this one.
For this entire Hearthstone thing, or just the egg napper question?
The before and after idea.
I'm
The-
only congratulating you for the egg napper question, to be clear.
Okay, cool. Out of the 25 questions, there are very few that are mine. That one's mine, so easy.
Bug.
Okay, let's go Kerchow for 500.
Kirch Ow for 500. With Aukenai's Soul Priest, Anduin could turn its healing into something more useful. Face damage. This spell from Whispers of the Old Gods had the same effect. Neji?
Embrace the shadows.
It is Embrace the Shadows. You are correct. And
Not
control the
bad.
board switches to you.
Okay. Let's go with before and after 400.
Or after 400.
Mm-hmm.
This Hunter card corrupts to gain Poisonous and is a nature spell from Goblins versus Gnomes. This Hunter card corrupts to gain Poisonous and is a nature spell from Goblins versus Gnomes. Ooh, we have a buzz from Fish.
Dancing Cobra Shot? What is Dancing Cobra Shot?
It is Dancing Cobra Shot. That is crazy. I would have never gotten that.
Yeah, I think Cobra Shot's in Stan. I think it's in core right now. So I've seen
I
it.
was trying to remember what the snake was called. I was like, snake. That's about it.
Yeah, I still didn't. I had no idea.
That was a hard one.
Luckily, Fish did. Fish, where are we going?
Oh, I need to wait until the board loads so I can see what we have left. I'll do before and after 500. Finish the category.
Okay. Last, before and after. This card costs 3 less if you control a dragon, and it will gain you a mana crystal if you're holding one. This card costs 3 less if you control a dragon, and it will gain you a mana crystal if you are buzzing in because it is chicken. What do you think?
What is Dragon's Breath of Dreams?
Ooh, unfortunately, that is not correct. Buzzers are still open. But I'll start the 10 seconds now. Hey, Fish, what do you think?
Um, I mean, I wonder if it was just semantics. Is it what is Dragon Breath of Dreams?
No.
No,
If it
okay.
was just like a
Oh, semantics, you
pluralization
would have
type of
given it.
thing, I
Damn
would
it.
have given it. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, then
yeah. Sorry to say that
fine.
is
I'll take
minus
the
points.
the wrong answer. That's fine.
Yeah,
I
and
couldn't.
Yeah, yeah, I know it is a little bit tricky here. I'm gonna lock it up because the answer is Candle Breath
Handle
of
breath.
Dreams.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, the rogue card.
The rogue card that draws 3, costs 3 less if you control a dragon. And does not change that Fish has control of the board.
So we'll do unplayably epic for 400.
400. This 8 mana spell put up in the This 8 mana spell put up the Christmas tree a few months early in Knights of the Frozen Throne. Lotus.
What is Glacial Mysteries?
It is Glacial Mysteries.
I did not know what it was called.
Ah, a great card. I really enjoyed it.
I knew
Never played-
I knew it was glacial. I knew it was glacial, but I just could not think of the second. And at that point, Lotus. And at that point, I've already lost. So
Don't you dare say it's a great card, Lotus. That card is off.
It saves you 7 mana. What is the issue?
It reminds me of that one day 9 video that everyone knows what I'm talking about, where they get the mysterious challenger as a mage generated out of Grand Crusader to get a Christmas tree. That is so good.
And there's only one left, so we're going to do it. Unplayably epic for 500. This epic minion was the first you could earn for free. Not only was it uncraftable, but it was unplayable. Perhaps early Hearthstone developers were flying a little close to the sun. Chicken?
What is Captain's Parrot?
And the final question has been answered. It is Captain's Parrot. Yeah, you earned it if you had every other pirate. When I say other pirate, I mean every pirate. And that is the end of Hearthstone Jeopardy. Scores are, I hope, correct, because we're going to be moving on to Name That Deck to finish out the show. I've got 6 decks for you all from different walks of life in Hearthstone history, all of them being meta decks still. And once Lotus gets the PowerPoint up and running, we'll start with the first card. Buzzer's
I don't
still
think I
up.
received it.
Well, that'd be great if I sent it then.
Maybe I didn't notice it. That could also happen.
I'll just send it again. It's fine. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, should be here in the when it loads.
Early it will load.
Yeah, Lotus Knight? Load us in?
Also, I'd just like to say I'm glad I
glad
could make Neji lose the Jeopardy game on the last
Bro,
question.
I knew what it was, and then I saw close to the sun, and I'm like, wait, is it not Captain's Parrot? And then I was like, wait, so dumb. I should have clicked it. I hate you, chicken. It's okay.
Okay. Lotus, is it good?
Not yet. Give me a few seconds.
Oh, no problem.
Should be fine now. Can everyone see it?
Guess
oh
that
yeah.
deck.
Oh, guess
Yep.
that deck. Let's go.
It is Guess That Deck. And we are going to start right away with deck 1, card 1. I will open up the buzzers, and whenever you're ready, go ahead. Because first card is Wand Thief.
1 second.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my computer froze for a second there, but now it's back.
Okay, no problem. Once again, actually, I will reiterate: you get double points if you answer in the first two cards, and you get normal points if you answer third or fourth card. First card, once again, is Wand Thief.
Guys,
I'm sure everyone
Someone should guess. Someone should guess.
Everyone should know it by now.
Surely you guess now.
I don't. No one's guessing. So let's go to second card. Second card being Astromancer Solarian. Ooh, we have a guess. We have a guess from Super Chicken. Chicken, what do you think it is?
What is Cyclone Mage?
Cyclone Mage. Unfortunately, it is not Cyclone Mage. Chicken, you can't even guess anymore for the rest of this round.
I think it's Cyclone Mage. I think you should check it again.
And you considered that Astromancer Solarian wasn't in Cyclone Mage.
Yeah, he was. That's why he got nerfed.
Huh.
That's literally why he got nerfed, Ninja.
Well, Wand Thief was in the deck, so I'm going to tell you.
It is not Cyclone Mage. And you might realize this once we reveal the third card, which I think everyone is ready for. Third card being Sunreaver War Mage. Lotus is buzzing in now that Sunreaver War Mage is revealed. What do you think it is?
Turtle Mage.
Yeah, it's Turtle Mage. The last card is, of course, Tortollan Pilgrim, the turtle itself.
Yep.
That piece
I
of crap.
was pretty sure when Chicken said it wasn't Solarium, or when Chicken said Cyclone, it wasn't pretty sure it's Turtle. I knew that the next deck that was going to be on Guess the Deck if I was doing it again was going to be Turtle because I knew it was good.
I was flirting with ideas of it being Reno, being a Highlander mage because those both were in HL mage, so I had no way. My head.
Okay, my computer froze. I'm gonna solve.
Okay. Okay. Just so you know, Lotus, you can actually click one more and it shows the deck. So you don't have to be worried that it'll show the next card.
Well, I need to be able to click one more, but I might need to
Yes.
minimize and solve a few things. Give me a few op seconds, everyone. I'll bring this back to the main screen very quickly while I solve this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can talk about something else while I'm solving this one.
Okay. Maybe you guys want to talk about what you think I might be featuring on the decks this time.
I can't believe Sunreaver War Mage was like a card that was played.
Yeah, I didn't think that card was played. I thought that Cloudy Prince was the.
I actually thought Sunreaver War Mage was played in this the Spiteful Summoner lists, but
Oh. I don't know. I never played Turtle. I never played Turtle Mage. I would have fallen asleep playing
existed
it.
in different times of standard, so that would not be possible.
I never know with these things. I'll just maybe in Wild it was played, not Wild.
It was played sometimes though. I will note, I played the deck a ton. It wasn't great because later people swapped out for the secret list, and the secret list didn't use it. But before it was the secret list, people did play Sunreaver War Mage because it was great with the Blizzard and basically with Blizzard. It was not the best card in the deck, I'll say that much, but it was playable, I guess. Honestly, I would have had Sphere in that spot. Sphere was great in this deck.
Best card in the deck probably had to be Earthen Ring Farseer. All-star in this deck for sure.
It was in that deck?
It was in that deck.
Yep, 2 of.
You did play it because you could get more and heal. It was actually pretty good there. I considered this deck for this segment a lot. It almost made the cut last time, so I was with this one fresh in mind.
Yeah. Rigged for Lotus. Hopefully there's something rigged
Actually
for other
rigged.
players.
Give me a bit longer.
Man,
It's
I
almost
had to erase that deck from my memory, and you got to bring it back. If you had given me 10 guesses at mage decks, I never would have said turtle mage.
If we gave you 10 guesses at mage decks once the Sunriver Moor mage had been revealed?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, well, no. I mean, if you defer with the first two, I probably would have. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's just the fact that I don't remember that I put it out of my memory. That's all. That's exaggeration. Yeah, but
okay. My
this is-
computer should be working
this
right
is-
now.
this is one of my favorite types of things to do is the decks.
Okay. So Lotus, you ready to go on to the next one?
I am.
Okay.
Ooh,
Deck
5
two.
5 mana J bar.
Deck 2, speaking of Lotus's executables, the next card is Execute. Execute is the first card.
Oh, Neji knows this one already, I'm sure.
Well, don't worry, Neji. If you're having a hard time guessing, the second card will help you, because the second card is Korkron Elite. Real ones will guess now.
Whoa.
Yo, this deck looks all mega unplayable.
Yeah. Wait, is this right now?
Oh, we actually have a buzz.
Mhm.
From Fish. Fish, what would you like to guess?
It's one of two decks. I'm gonna guess Worgen OTK Warrior.
It is not Worgen OTK Warrior. We'll see if it was the other one you were thinking of in a second. This might ruin your thoughts though, because the
that's what I thought.
third card is going to be Fierce Monkey.
Oh, holy crap! This
I
deck.
love
okay.
this deck. This was the deck I got Legend the first time with.
Yeah.
Well, Lotus, I hope you know what it is then. What is it?
It's Dragon Warrior.
It is Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, Dragon
heck is
Warrior.
that?
Dude, I
Dragon
was
Warrior.
literally
Alice
like,
is the last card. Alice is champion.
It is. It is.
I was
I
literally
love
gonna
this.
guess Dragon Warrior just off the execute pick.
Never heard of this deck in my life.
See, Korkron Elite. I was way back. I was thinking it was either that because I think Wallet Warrior runs like a one of Korkron.
This is my first time
So
getting
I
Legend.
would've
Was
been
this
wrong.
deck?
I
Okay,
don't know.
maybe next one will not be rigged for Lotus. You know, maybe we can only hope.
Yeah, we can hope. Good deck though. I liked it.
Okay. On to the next deck. The next deck, the first card is going to be a Shaman card. It is Stormcrack. Any guessers? Stormcrack, very popular in Shaman. Every list has it. Well,
Can you reset the buzz?
Okay.
Can you reset the buzzer?
I thought I did. Okay, you can buzz now. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not. Just to make sure, these
Okay.
are all
Okay.
standard
Buzz.
decks, right?
These were standard when they
No,
were
that means wasn't.
when they were like in standard, they existed. Anyways, the next card revealed is Thing from Below. Okay, we have a buzz from Chicken.
Oh, I know what this is.
I'm gonna say it's like Totem Shaman.
It is not Totem Shaman. Now, with that guess out of the way and Chicken out of the round, anyone else want to guess on these two cards?
Go next.
Okay, go next I will, because the next card is Elemental Destruction. Okay, we've got another guess from Neji. Neji, what do you think?
Overload Shaman.
Overload Shaman. That's a terrible guess. Next guess from Dr. Fish.
Hello?
Oh, Overload Shaman would make sense, but I don't think it's that.
I don't think Overload Shaman. Well, maybe Overload Shaman
Let
ran.
me
Thing
over.
from
Let
below.
me
I don't even
elemental
know what
destruction
Overload
my
Shaman
tunnel
is.
trog.
I just saw this card and I'm like, overload, guys. Surely.
I think Neji's definitely thinking of the card that copies a minion 3 times if you've overloaded. That's what you're thinking, right?
Yeah, of course. That's
Is
definitely the
it-
one.
Yeah,
No one's broken.
yeah.
Reggie was
Oh, yeah,
definitely
yeah.
thinking.
Me? Thinking? No shot.
Yeah, Fish, you have buzzed. Do you have a guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not.
I'm trying to remember like when this would have been. This would have been Old Gods time. Oh, man.
I think I know this, but the good part is I don't actually
it-
have to guess at this point before seeing the last
Is it
card.
elemental? Is it? I'm gonna say it could be just like even elemental shaman. I'm gonna say that because I don't because I messed up I messed up on one thing with when I
Yeah.
heard it. I thought it costed different than it does.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is. It's not going to be even.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
for
even.
sure.
I was gonna say
And,
that they
it
look
is
like
not-
2 even shaman cards. You
Yeah,
put
it is not elemental
not-
shaman
it's not
either.
elemental
So
shaman.
before I
Lotus.
show the final card, can I ask a question?
Sure.
What's the name of the panda woman?
The what?
The panda lady in
Oh,
Madame
Madame Goya?
Madame
Yeah.
Goya. I think that is the deck, but I don't need to guess yet because you still can reveal one more.
Okay. Well, let's see if Madame Goya is the final card. This is definitely not rigged for Lotus. Definitely not rigged for Lotus.
Yeah, it's
Because the final
Madame Goya will never be the last card.
This
Final
is Goya
card.
Shaman.
you guessing?
Yep, Goya Control Shaman.
Pog, we got him. We got him, boys. It's not Goya
No,
Control
no,
Shaman.
it's not
There's
Goya
no
Shaman.
Goya.
No.
Because the 4th card is Bog Creeper.
Yeah, it's Ancestors Call Shaman.
I just don't know what this is.
Oh,
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh.
oh,
Okay.
there's no Ancestors Call. Never
Well,
mind.
there's no way this deck was playable. Hello?
No, this was playable. I do
Yeah, no
remember this
shot.
vaguely.
Really?
Yeah. But none of
Bog
us.
Champ.
You're telling me this was a
Bog
tier 1 deck?
champ.
Well, it's,
Like
it's
Meta.
still considered like a big shaman deck.
It's
Okay.
really is.
tier 1
I
is
would-
maybe
There's no
a
shot.
stretch.
Goya
This
Shaman
seems like
was
the
tier
most.
1.
Seems like the most
but-
Kibler deck I've seen. This is like the most Kibler deck I've ever seen.
No,
I would
Goya
say that
Shaman
there
was
are
a tier
plenty-
1 deck. It just wasn't there enough to the point where people complained about it because it was found out and 1 week later an expansion came out. But I have never seen this deck.
Never seen it in my life.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
was
there were,
this was
like-
relevant for a few weeks.
There were like variations on this deck. Like it was basically just Control Shaman that plays big minions.
Hmm,
And then like has some like overload stuff and then Lava Shock.
gotcha. Yeah, that makes
Yep.
sense.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I did say, top tier. It doesn't have to be the tippy top of tier 1 to be
No.
top tier here.
No.
And
Was this ever tier 1 though? Let's just be
yeah,
clear.
well, okay, it depends. Yeah, tier 1 is a very vague.
You
I
played
feel like
Earth
tier 1 is
Element.
sort of vague. This deck was good. This deck was good. Okay, that's all.
Are you sure?
Debatable.
Yes, I am sure.
Help me out here, Neji. This can't be good.
I mean, it's the most omega unplayable deck I've ever seen, but other than that, it was good.
Okay.
Surely.
Fine. Maybe this next deck won't be unplayable to you,
All right,
to you
let's do it.
heathens, because
do
this
it.
next deck is going to start with Salhet's Pride.
Okay.
I will definitely clear the buzzers.
God, I want to guess right now.
It's Chicken's favorite deck.
I just want to rip a guess, but I'm not going to.
You actually
There
are
are a few
blind.
choices.
I'm 0 for 2 on early guesses.
Chicken, you have to.
Just
Chicken.
go for it. We know what you
It's
want to
in your
do.
contract.
Chicken, do you want to wait for the next card?
Go for it,
Yeah,
please,
go to the
Chicken.
next card. Go to the next card.
No,
Okay,
do it,
Chicken is
Chicken.
saying go to the next card. We're going to the next card. Sorry, Lotus. Because the next card is True Silver Champion.
Okay, there's
Now
still
everyone
two
goes
choices.
quiet.
I am
Okay.
so glad I didn't guess.
I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna rip a guess.
Neji.
Wait,
Neji,
Joe?
what do you think?
Surely it's Shirvala OTK Paladin. Yup.
Ooh, yikes. No.
That
Oh,
ran
wait,
True
I
Silver,
actually-
right?
I actually know what it is. Wait.
There's no way.
Okay. Chicken
It-
says he knows.
I think. Is it Pure Paladin?
You
Hello?
think I would feature Pure Paladin in my decks of the week? The deck that everyone could guess from a mile away? No shot. This card was never run in Pure Paladin.
No, this
We
card
would
wasn't
run-
running Pure Paladin. You got it off of
Yeah.
off of the other card. Yeah.
Yup, there's a card that gives you True
Sell it.
Silver Champion. With its battle cry. And nope, not Pure Paladin. That is both of you guys out of here. Lotus, Fish. Am I moving on next card?
Yep.
Okay. Sure, you'll get it with this next one. It's Faceless Rager.
What?
Who?
Yup. Yup.
We need to see it on the screen. Okay.
Pure Paladin staple, Faceless Rager. 3
Uh,
mana, 5/1. Battlecry, copy a friendly minion's health.
Yeah, I've run this deck card. I
Yeah,
know
this is a
what
fake
they're
deck.
all-
This is a fake deck.
This deck
Yeah,
is
it's
very
one
real.
foil.
I will remind, we were told they were tier 1 decks. My decks were all
I
tier
did
1.
not say. I did never said tier 1. You. I said. Man, I said good. I said top tier. I said meta relevant.
This was definitely a top tier deck.
It is. It is actually a top tier deck.
I swear I played
There's
in these
no
cards
way.
in the game. And I
Okay,
swear
well-
I've never seen this
Hey,
in my
at
life.
least Goya Shaman
No.
was tier 1.
No one's guessing. We're going on to the final card. The final card is Jar Dealer. You better know. You better know Jar Dealer.
Also, to answer the question in chat, Shirvala Paladin definitely did not run Salhet's Pride because they ran Christology
Yep.
to pull Thalnos.
I refuse to
My
believe it.
gosh, what the
Have you
heck
considered
is this
I remember
deck?
running it? Mm-hmm.
Are we having a no guesser? This might be a no guesser on our hands.
What?
Maybe only Dankestad will remember this deck.
Yeah, this is a fake deck.
I mean,
Yeah.
This
it
deck is
just-
very real. This deck is very real. This
Yeah,
deck actually.
Jar Dealer Paladin is a real deck.
No. This deck was actually top. This deck was top of tier 1. This deck was ruling the
Wait,
meta for a
wait.
while.
Had
What?
you considered, I just searched Jar Dealer Paladin to Google and it sent me to a wine store website. Yup.
Okay, Lotus. Lotus
is a
buzzer
deck.
beater here. I was about
Okay.
to end it.
I'm gonna take a completely wild guess here. I don't think it's correct. And I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but I'm gonna do it for content. Is this Highlander Paladin?
No, it is not Highlander Paladin, unfortunately. And I'm gonna end it off here. I mean, Fish, you can just throw a guess out.
Can't believe Sir Finley of
Is
the
this-
Sands couldn't carry this deck.
Is this is this like a secret Libram Pally deck?
No secrets to be
I know
heard
what it
in this
is.
deck because when we reveal it, it is Jombre Paladin, otherwise known as
Right.
Hand Paladin. Magic
Oh.
Like all
Carpet
the other
carry.
playable
That
Jumbo
sounds
decks.
like a garbage.
Magic Carpet is so freaking busted in this deck.
Magic
This is
Carpet
a-
was busted in every deck it was good in.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a pile.
There is
This
just
is-
no
this is-
way, man.
What the hell? Like
Okay.
Jumper decks do
This-
not count.
this-
Jumper decks are not real decks.
they literally should Magic Carpet was only good in
Now
good in
you're gonna
Warlock.
try and argue. You were saying it's not tier 1. This was definitely tier 1.
I remember like
No.
300 different Paladin decks
Jombre
that tried
decks,
to make
Jombre
Glowstone
decks end up
Technician
being
work.
tier 1 for such a short time, and then then you figure out that it's not the best.
Never in my life. have I
Jombre
seen these
Druid was
decks not
probably the
once.
only example then that was actually pretty solid back in the day. Jombre Druid.
This is a pile.
Okay, anyone
How
in
am I
deck Neos
supposed to-
to say?
It's like we went to like obscure good decks that might have been good for like a week or maybe less, and then it's like we'll put this in. That's I mean,
Wow.
obviously, like I think it's really neat that we found these really kind of obscure decks. But God, I was like, yeah, like
This one is surprising.
Okay.
I enjoyed this.
yeah,
though.
that one did surprise me. I really like the shout out to the old deck though with the shaman. I might not have been playing when that was a deck, or I missed it.
All I'm gonna say is we did test run this, and you four are losing to the one right now. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, to Justin, who's
Yeah.
who's like you know, who's way smarter than I am as a person.
I'm gonna be real. Besides Turtle Mage and Dragon Warrior, I've not heard of the other decks, not one time ever in my life.
No,
Yeah.
no, I have not.
Yeah,
I've
the
played
most
this game
recent
for a long
Paladin deck
time.
Justin suggested to me currently has a 29% win rate on HS replays. So, you know,
Okay. Fine. Well, you guys have definitely heard of this next deck because deck 5 is gonna start off with a banger: Scavenger's Ingenuity. Scavenger's Ingenuity. I should probably refresh the buzzers. That would make sense.
Mhm.
And no guessers. I'm going to move on to the next card here. Next card, of course, being Bone Chewer Brawler. You got a guesser?
For relow.
Neji?
Highlander Hunter. Yup. Ship it.
He's shipping it. And you know what? You might be right. Let's see this third card here. It's a card that I was going to get revenge on you all because it's Nagrand Slam.
It is
Featured in-
Highlander Hunter.
It is
Oh my
Featured
gosh.
in the
I
decks.
Highlander Hunter on the first
And then
card,
the
I could've done it.
fourth one is Dino Tamer Bran. Yep.
I was
It's
curious
just
if there was
the
going
But
to
the
be a
thing is
stone
that
test for it.
Ingenuity was played in some two ofs, but
Yep.
it's hard to. But yeah, it's
There was
pretty.
a stone test for Face Hunter with Ingenuity.
Yeah,
Yep.
with Ingenuity, I think was also running, but Nomad was like the really weird like farmer hunter. I mean, that wasn't a top deck, but
Scavenger's Ingenuity and Bone Chewer Brawl were also both run in Face Hunter
in
during
Face
this
Hunter,
time.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's also a Face Hunter card. But
You just hit
Yeah.
the flip. I mean, I'm a Hearthstone player. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I will know this is a
For
real
your
deck.
You
game,
win
man.
those 50-50s.
now
Mhm.
this is a deck.
Genius. This was
I
such
mean,
a deck.
this deck was fun. I liked playing this deck.
Okay. Well, you know what else is a deck? The sixth deck. And we're going to start it off with card 1 being Zephyrus the Great.
Okay.
Nothing fake would ever run in Zephyrus the Great. Huh?
No shot.
Yep.
I see no one's guessing. Why wouldn't you guess when you see
Because you
Zephyrus
didn't
the Great?
refresh the buzzers, that's why.
Shut up. Guess then. I refreshed it. Okay. Card number 2 is going to be Chef Nomi. Zephyrus the Great and Chef Nomi. Oh, we
They're
have a
hot.
guess
I know. I think I know.
Chicken your culprit.
from Chicken.
Isn't it just Nomi Priest?
Huh.
Lol.
wait,
No.
Oh, it's not. Oh, damn.
No, I feel like that would be the last card, right?
Oh, because Nomi Priest was in Rise of Shadows, not Saviors of Old Doom.
Okay. Oh, we do have a guess before moving on. That is going to be Lotus. What do you think?
Is this Quest Druid?
Ah. Let's reveal the third card here
Guess we got
because
Guess you got
it's
it right.
a
'cause she's
Nubasath Defender.
Yeah, you see,
And then the fourth card is Crystal Merchant. This is Quest Druid.
yeah, a deck I could never afford to play. Nice.
Yeah, I remember this deck. I really enjoyed Quest Druid.
Yeah,
Although I
Quest-
enjoyed it
Quest
more when what was the name when they had the special cards come in from Wild and you could play Coon. That was so cool.
Oh, when
Oh,
they did
yeah.
Doom in the Tomb.
Yeah, the Infinite Coon list was amazing. I don't know if people remember that, but that was so cool.
Nope, this was during my 1-year hiatus from Hearthstone. Sad shit.
Yeah, I remember being jealous of all the people that got to play like 3 Nomis in one game. And yeah, with that, that is all of the decks. And yep, I'm sure some people got some points. And I'm sure that there was a winner. And that's great. How do you guys feel?
Didn't take
I feel
track
like I
of the
got
points.
scammed.
Questions like I guess it's the show where
The points don't matter.
it's yeah. Yeah,
I
it's
guess the points were the friends.
I forget what they say.
say.
It's something's made up and the points don't matter.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want a winner, I'm pretty sure it's Lotus, but I didn't really count.
Yeah, Lotus won the decks for sure. I think Neji was the only one who got a deck correct besides Lotus.
And that's why he's hosting. But to end off my hosting, we are going to round out the show. We do have a checkout question here. My checkout question to all of you guys is, what do they have to do to end this mid-range meta? Even introducing new cards didn't help. And let's start it off. Fish, what could they even do?
I don't think the mid range meta is going to end until the next expansion, if that even changes. I don't think there's enough that they could do to change it from being like mid rangey or control. I don't think that will change.
Okay, well, thank you
I
so
mean,
much
yeah.
for joining us.
I mean, realistically, maybe something with maybe something with Renethil, but even then, we're still in the middle of the cycle. It's not even the end of the year.
And thank you so much for joining us on
Yep.
the show, Dr. Fish.
Thanks for having me.
Next, Neji. What could they do?
I mean, I think they should just nerf some hunter cards because honestly, I don't think the meta's that bad. I just think hunter's overtuned right now.
Mhm.
Priest is a bit overtuned, and otherwise, meta's not really that bad to be honest. So probably nerf some hunter cards, probably nerf a priest card or two, and I mean, yeah, seems
Mhm.
good to me.
Well, thank you very much for joining us on the show tonight.
Thank you.
And
It was a lot of fun.
Chicken, what do you think?
Yeah, guys, we just need just one more nerf. Just like when they say just one more lane on the highway and the traffic will be gone. We just need one more round of nerfs. Surely. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't think more nerfs will actually help. I think the game has really been over nerfed. And we should honestly, I could see like just some cards being reverted would be pretty funny. Like literally just from this expansion, reverting some of the cards. Like, um, just some of the cards are, I don't know. People complain about them a lot because they basically are a bit of a barrier to entry for a lot of decks, like Snowfall Guardian and Celestial Alignment. But they also keep the game moving at a much faster pace because you generally have to go like under these cards to have a viable strategy, which I don't think is like an inherently terrible thing. There are decks, like a lot of decks don't just instantly fold like after s like Snowfall Guardian or Alignment gets played. But yeah, like I do honestly think reverting some of the nerfs would actually solve some problems. Um and yeah, maybe some buffs as well.
Not
I
dreadful.
don't it honestly doesn't feel like nerfs would really do anything. The game just feels like it has slowed down considerably since the start of the expansion. And the decks that are popular now are just kind of like either slow, like very slow, grindy decks, or decks that just play minion on curve. Like, aside from like Boon Priest, which is actually a very fun and interesting deck that I enjoy playing. That's like the main exception from what I've been playing. Yeah, even like Lambie Rogue is another fun one that's kind of been pushed out of the meta by all the decks that counter it pretty well. But yeah, I think I do honestly think like just reverting some of the nerfs would probably be the simplest way to solve a lot of the problems.
Okay, well, thank you very much for being on the show tonight, Chicken.
Yeah, it was super fun. Like
Yeah.
that was insane. I mean, yeah, gotta thank you and Dankestad again for
Yeah, for
setting that
sure.
up, because that was it. I was like just expecting some trivia, and I did not realize you had a full Jeopardy board
Jeopardy,
prepared. So
yeah.
that was amazing.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of thanks are deserved for Dankestad for sure. He did a lot of the work for tonight, and I helped a little bit, but a lot from him. And with our final guest here, not host, guest, Lotus Knight. What do you think they could do?
So I think the fact that quests start on 3 and typically you finish them on 6 or 5, it just basically the game has become all about finishing quests. And whenever you finish them early, you just win. So I feel like that's just making the game too fast. Oh, you mean not
You're talking about.
battlegrounds?
Oh,
No.
yes,
No.
yeah.
Oh, I think we're talking about standard.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's this other mode. So I think I'm going to go a bit in a different direction here. I think typically the big issue for me is just a lot of decks that have become really good are just severely pushed in a way that even the nerfs pushed it. All the cards just went for the single. I miss decks that are kind of like mix and match of different strategies that work together to make something really different and fun. And those decks haven't been happening. Like the packages are just made to be you're playing a secret deck, you're playing a volatile skeleton deck. And as long as decks are like this, they're going to be very linear. And I think that's the bigger problem with mid range. It's just things are happening as games are predicted to happen. And that feels unfun because it feels less. It's not that it feels less diverse. I don't actually think it's less problem. I think the change is bigger. And I think what we need is more RNG. We just don't have enough right
Reprint, renew. That's it.
now. I
No.
think
We figured it out.
I
Damn,
really
Lotus
love-
with an almost base take.
Simply
that said,
replace
oh, go ahead.
9 mana box with 10 mana box. Yep, genius.
Yeah, box.
Box wasn't what I was thinking for NG. I think it's more
Nah.
discover interesting ways to use RNG, like to make it feel more original
Yeah,
and just
I understand.
less package design, more piece design. I think it's something that is missing,
Yeah.
but that's not something that's going to happen soon. That's something for the next set when Demon Hunter or whatever comes out.
Yeah.
But as my
Oh,
final
definitely.
words, I do want to thank Geranium and Dankestad one more time. I know how much work it is to plan a show like these, and y'all did amazing. It was a lot of fun to play. And yeah, thank you so much.
Yep. And my closing argument for how they should change the game. I mean, they can always turn off the server, as I mentioned in a previous week. And yeah, big hearts in chat to Dankestad. You can do no buzzing for this one. You can do less than 3, or even
yes.
just a smiley face for him. And
Close colon parentheses.
and with that, that was a great Hearthcenter. Thank you guys for watching.